Hello all, welcome to my channel. I am Rajiv Pujala. In this video, we are going to talk about count a formula. So in the previous video, we have seen about count. So the difference between count A and count is that the count function, it only calculates the numerical value, and if you perform it on the strings, it will return 0. Whereas the count A, it works effectively well on both numerical values and the text values. Let's see how effectively we can use the COUNTA function. Let's go into Excel function. Let's say we have this data, the same data over here. Cool. Let's zoom it. Okay. Now let's see what a count does and what a counter does. For example, let's see. So if I do this one is equal to count of this one, it returns the value 6 because there are 6 records here and it counts as 6. But if I do the count on this one, it will return 0. See, count of this one, it returns 0. Count for numbers, count for text. So basically, count function has a limitation that it is designed only to consider the numerical values but not the alphabet values. So let's take a look at count A. So count A for numbers, let's see, is equal to count A of, let's take a stock numerical value. A for alphabet, it's 6. Okay, now let's see count A for text. Let's see whether this count A works for text as well or not. Count A of, let's say, the text. You can see this count A, it works effectively well for both text values and the numerical values as well. Let's consider that we have a data set like this. Okay, let's zoom in. So let's say we have three columns: customer ID, we have the feedback, and we have a category. For example, let's say the customers who visited a hotel. So the people who are working in the restaurant, they have asked for the feedback. So let's say 101 customer, he has given like excellent feedback, which is really good, and the category for the service. Okay, let's say 102, he hasn't given any feedback for product, I mean for the item. So let's say 103, he has given like average experience for the service. And let's say 104, he likes pricing, good pricing, so pricing. Let's say 105, he didn't give any feedback. Let's do beautification. I prefer to have a borders for the data like this. So for me, it looks like very comfortable. And whenever I see something, I feel like, we have a data. Okay, now cool. Now let's see how many columns are there. Okay, so I'm gonna do count non-blank cells. How many total count is equal to, or for example, total count. So I'm not going to use count A formula. Rather, I prefer to use count A like this one. Okay, if you have been watching my videos, I'm keep on selecting the ranges. Instead of the range, we can select something like this. For example, count A of, I'm just selecting the entire row here, A to A. That's it. So this is good. But the only one problem over here is that I have 5 records and it has written 6 because it is including the first row as well, which is the header. So I don't want my header. So what I will do in the formula, count A of A to A minus 1. So this returns 5. So if you're comfortable in this way, please go ahead and use in this way, or else let's always go ahead and go with the range if you're comfortable. I mean, because I have sample data, I'm always going with the range. But ideally, if I have like large data, I prefer to go. I select all the entire column. Okay, and this is the total count. And let's count non-blank customers. Okay, so how? So I mean, let's see. Is equal to count A of this one. This is the same, right? And now let's say count non blank category. So let's see, let's count how many are there and how many of them are they are not blank. Okay, so is equal to count A of this one 3. Okay, this is fine. And let's talk about count non blank category. Sorry, this is the feedback, I'm so sorry. And for the category is equal to count A of this one, so for total 4. So this is how you can use the count here formula very effectively in your day-to-day activities. Thank you for watching this video.